Hey there, how's it going? Hope you're well. It's another beautiful day here today, and we are here to do another Course in Miracles lesson. The lesson for today is lesson number 35, so let's get right on it. My mind is part of God's. I am very holy. My mind is part of God's. I am very holy. Today's idea does not describe the way you see yourself now. It does, however, describe what vision will show you. It is difficult for anyone who thinks he is in this world to believe this of himself. Yet the reason he thinks he is in this world is because he does not believe it. You will believe that you are part of where you think you are. That is because you surround yourself with the environment you want. And you want to protect the image of yourself that you have made. The image is part of this environment. What you see while you believe you are in it is seen through the eyes of the image. This is not vision. Images cannot see. The idea for today presents a very different view of yourself. By establishing your source, it establishes your identity, and it describes you as you must really be in truth. We will use a somewhat different kind of application for today's idea because the emphasis for today is on the perceiver rather than on what he perceives. For each of the 3 5-minute practice periods today, begin by repeating today's idea to yourself, and then close your eyes and search your mind for the various kinds of descriptive terms in which you see yourself. Include all the ego-based attributes which you ascribe to yourself, positive or negatives, desirable or undesirable, grandiose or debased. All of them are equally unreal because you do not look upon yourself through the eyes of holiness. In the earlier part of the mind-searching period, you will probably emphasize what you consider to be the more negative aspects of your perception of yourself. Toward the latter part of the exercise period, however, more self-inflating descriptive terms may well cross your mind. Try to recognize that the direction of your fantasies about yourself does not matter. Illusions have no direction in reality. They are merely not true. A suitable unselected list for applying the idea for today might be as follows. I see myself as imposed on. I see myself as depressed. I see myself as failing. I see myself as endangered. I see myself as helpless. I see myself as victorious. I see myself as losing out. I see myself as charitable. I see myself as virtuous. You should not think of these terms in an abstract way. They will occur to you as various situations, personalities, and events in which you figure cross your mind. Pick up any specific situation that occurs to you. Identify the descriptive terms or terms you feel are applicable to your reactions to that situation, and use them in applying today's idea. After you have named each one, add, but my mind is part of God's. I am very holy. During the longer practice period, there will be probably intervals in which nothing specific occurs to you. Do not strain to think of specific things to fill the interval, but merely relax and repeat today's idea slowly until something occurs to you. Although nothing that does occur should be omitted from the exercises, nothing should be dug out with effort. Neither force nor discrimination should be used. As often as possible during the day, pick up a specific attribute or attributes you are ascribing to yourself at that time and apply the idea to them today, adding the idea in the form stated above to each of them. If nothing particular occurs to you, merely repeat the idea to yourself with closed eyes. All right, so in today's lesson, we're going to be focusing on how we see ourselves. This is very important because it gives us an opportunity to realize the truth about ourselves. So in today's lesson, we are going to do 3 practice periods of about 5 minutes each. And you begin by closing your eyes and thinking of the idea for today, which is, my mind is part of God's, I am very holy. My mind is part of God's, I am very holy. And then you bring thoughts into your mind of how you see yourselves. It could be any list. So the list could be something like this. I see myself as very smart, but my mind is part of God's. I am very holy. I see myself as boring, but my mind is part of God's. I am very holy. I see myself as strong, but my mind is part of God's. I am very holy. I see myself as depressed, but my mind is part of God's. I am very holy. I see myself as energized, but my mind is part of God's. I am very holy. And you continue to do this for about 5 minutes. And like the Course says, we do 3 periods of this, but preferably 1 in the morning, and then 1 in the evening, and then 1 across sometime during the day, whenever you feel comfortable to do it. That's basically, that is all that is required for today's lesson. What we are trying to do is realize that any way that we view ourselves is really of no significance, because we are God's children, and we continue to be that way always. So nothing really changes. Even if we see ourselves differently, we continue to be as God sees us, which is perfect in every way, peaceful, joyful, happy, and forever loved. And we remain that way always. So that is the lesson for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you come again here tomorrow for another lesson in A Course in Miracles, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.